Primary Health Preservation. Siafeng. Translation edited by Chinyu. The ultimate goal of life is to create the necessary conditions during our limited time on Earth to extend our lives into higher life spaces. Achieving this requires a healthy body, and health preservation serves this purpose. Humans are conglomerates of life composed of 130 trillion individual lives with nearly 10,000 distinct characteristics. On average, from birth to the age of 100, approximately 25,000 of these life units die within our bodies every minute. The more life units that perish, the weaker and less agile our life conglomerate becomes. When the number of dead life units reaches a critical level, the heart loses the ability to beat, the brain ceases to think, and the entire life conglomerate can no longer function effectively. Consequently, other living units in the body, deprived of energy replenishment, will die off en masse within days. Some life units with specific characteristics may take months or even years to die, and there are several other kinds that may survive for decades or even centuries unless the body is cremated or chemically treated. The life units that die within the body initially remain inside it, gradually being pushed out by living units. When the living units are unable to expel the dead ones, the affected areas begin to feel numb, swell, ache, discolor, or become emaciated. When the number of dead life units in a specific area reaches a certain level, that area first feels weak, numb, or uncomfortable, with occasional dull pain. If not promptly treated, the area becomes a hidden danger or the root of illness, its mobility compromised. Neglect can lead to further death of life units in the affected area, impacting the vitality of the entire body. The causes of the weakening and death of life units, excluding abnormal phenomena, are listed below in descending order of their destructive power. 1. Mental activities triggered by the 7 emotions and 6 desires. 2. Diet. 3. Daily routine. 4. Work or labor. 5. Exposure to the elements, wind, frost, cold, heat. 6. Air quality in the surrounding environment. 7. Noise. 8. Cosmic forces, geomagnetic fields, gravity, radiation, various rays, and waves. Longevity or early death depends not on fate but on personal cultivation. Every word and action of a person is closely related to their life. A turbulent mind with countless worries leads to countless cycles of life and death. Life and death are decided in a single thought. Dying of anger, laughter, or shame is not uncommon. Examples abound: someone dying of rage, turning gray overnight from worry, blowing their top in anger, crying their eyes out, trembling lips from fury, turning pale from fright, staying awake all night from excitement, speaking incoherently from joy, clenching teeth in hatred, or losing their appetite from overthinking. The damage these emotions cause to the body is obvious. However, most psychological activities inflict imperceptible damage to the body and are easily overlooked. People only recognize physical death but fail to realize that numerous life units die with every fluctuation of emotion. Most people focus on large, visible factors while neglecting the small, subtle, and invisible ones. While they know that a drop of water wears away a stone over time and that 3 feet of ice does not form overnight, they rarely apply this understanding to their own physical maintenance. They are accustomed to witnessing the inevitability of ripened fruit falling and water flowing naturally but overlook the process leading to these outcomes. Health preservation should become a long-term habit in our journey of self-improvement and cultivation. Therefore, I have summarized the health preservation tips of ancient sages along with my own insights for reference. Principles of health preservation. Maintain health. Attain longevity. Shed mortal body constraints. Ascend to celestial being. As long as the green hills remain, there's no fear of running out of firewood. As long as health remains, there's no fear of a short life. As long as longevity remains, there's no fear of failing to achieve the state of a celestial being. As long as spirit remains, there's no fear of losing life force. 1. Without knowing the path to longevity, one's body is but a walking corpse. The primary focus of health preservation lies in nurturing essence, chi, vital energy, spirit, and form. A skilled health preserver addresses illnesses before they arise. Those who excel in the art of nurturing life know how to remain hidden within themselves without revealing their presence and how to integrate with others without drawing attention. Those who excel in nurturing life focus on preserving their physical form, and those who excel in preserving their physical form further cultivate their vital energy, qi. The first step in health preservation is to eliminate nameless worries. The second is to let go of greed for alcohol, sex, wealth, and fame. Few words conserve internal qi. Controlling temperament nurtures spirit. Light tastes nourish blood and qi. Refraining from anger nourishes lung qi. Regulated diet nurtures stomach qi. Less overthinking nurtures liver qi. Fewer cravings nurture heart qi. Restraining sexual desires nurtures essence qi. Mental and emotional discipline. If one desires to cultivate their body, they must first calm their mind. Avoid distraction, worry, obsession, delusion, greed, and indulgence. Seek inner peace and dispel external desires. Balanced lifestyle. Overeating weighs down the body. Indulgence in sensory pleasures clouds the spirit. Excessive thinking unsettles the mind. A restless heart dulls the spirit, and without a sharp spirit, the Tao cannot be achieved. Overexertion weakens vital energies. An overburdened mind leads to exhaustion. Excessive physical exertion weakens the body. Overworking the spirit depletes its vitality. Draining too much qi leads to collapse. Restrain overthinking, preserve vitality. Avoid overthinking, and the spirit will remain whole. Speak less, and your qi will stay intact. Refrain from lust, and your essence will remain sufficient. Emotional impact on vital energy. Anger drives qi upwards. Joy relaxes qi. Sadness dissipates qi. Fear causes qi to sink. Cold constricts qi. Heat causes qi to escape. Shock scatters qi. Overexertion depletes qi. Overthinking knots qi. Stillness regenerates qi.